Hello everyone. For today's video I am doing a mandala on my 60-pound black cardstock using my GellyRoll pens. I don't know, I was just kind of in the mood to use my GellyRolls. I haven't used them in quite a few months actually. I kind of put them away with my random pens just thrown in a box, and I have been going through all my craft items and stuff, so I happened to find these again and decided to draw with them today. Overall, this drawing took about an hour and a half to do. So what I do for mandalas, I don't know if I've ever really gotten into too much detail, but I draw that little skeleton type thing that I drew in pencil. I always do that in a very light pencil. That way it can be easily erased in the end. And then I start drawing the basic patterns, and then I go back again and start drawing some more added detail. So sometimes mandalas take quite a while, but for today I just wanted to keep it kind of simple. It's kind of hard to get too much detail in with GellyRoll pens, but yeah. So on camera the yellow doesn't look too much different than the green, but in person you can really tell the difference. But I was kind of disappointed with how the green came out on camera, but oh well, can't have it your own way all the time, I guess. So there really hasn't been too much going on in my life. I usually like to give you guys some updates, but there's really nothing to update on. I'm still working on my book that'll be out in July or June. This one's going to be out in June, and it's already available for pre-order. The link is always in the description. I've gotten some really good reviews on my books that have been out for a while, so that has made me really happy. So, we have a new president. I don't know. I guess that's interesting. The election was very interesting this time around. The last time I remember it being this crazy was the Al Gore and Bush campaign, but I don't know. I don't really like to talk about politics too much because, well, as you can tell, politics causes some craziness in the world. So I have my own opinions, obviously, and I talk about them with Allison, of course. She's pretty interested in politics, and I talk about it with my brother and stuff, but I pretty much like to keep that stuff to myself. But if you want to tell me your opinion, I'll be glad to hear it. I'm not one of those type of people who can't stand it when their personal opinion is contested, I guess. So take a look here. This is where I'm adding the extra added little details. And what I'm doing is I'm choosing colors that are I'm choosing colors that aren't the same as the base color. I don't know how to explain that. Like when I'm going back in, I'm using the green inside the blue inside the purple, and stuff like that. Just to add a little bit more interest to the drawing. And yeah, I was really happy with the way this drawing turned out. I think I'll hang it on my wall for a little bit until I get bored of it. I do that sometimes. I have this little wire hanger above my drawing space, and I hang my previous items that I've been liking, and I just leave them up there until I get bored of them. So yeah. So I'm just finishing up here. Here's where it's easy to tell what I meant to say. You can see that I'm using the yellow inside of the orange here. So that's what I did with all the rest of my drawing when I was adding more details to it. Just to add a little bit more pizzazz to the drawing, I guess. And jelly rolls, I don't know if you know this or not, but they look really cool in black lights. Yes, I know, I'm dating myself. Black lights aren't the cool thing anymore, I guess, but they were when I was younger. And when I was younger, I used to draw all kinds of stuff with GellyRoll pens, hang them on my wall and turn on my black light and listen to music. Should I tell you what kind of music I listened to back then? I listened to Pink Floyd, but I'm not that old. Pink Floyd was a big family favorite, which is how I got into it. So here is the scan through, the close-up scan through of the drawing. And here is the final picture. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you again soon.